Here we came too far, in the darkest days, don't know where we are, or who we are. Here we came too far, in the darkest days, don't know where we are, or who we are. Here we came too far, in the darkest days, don't know where we are, or who we are. Here we came too far, in the darkest days.
Planet of the Fakes 4 Women. And Pigstar HH News. Thoughts. Milwaukee area woman blocks off BLM protesters. Spits on black man. A Milwaukee area woman hawked a loogie at a young black man who was part of a BLM protest, which she allegedly tried blocking off with her car. The whole thing was captured on video this weekend out in Shorewooc, just outside of Milwaukee, and you can see this older lady was surrounded by younger folks who were there for the protest. Supposedly, she'd blocked their path with her vehicle. In the clip, you hear a lot of people telling her to go back to her car and to get out of their way, but she refuses, defiantly standing her ground and arguing back with the group. Then, the truly nasty moment, as one of the young'uns approached to shout her down, the woman launched a wad of saliva at the dude. It clearly caught him by surprise and, rightfully, people were pissed. Somehow, cooler heads prevailed, as a handful of people stepped in to block her off from getting tackled, or worse. The protesters showed incredible restraint, especially the young black man who got spit on. By the way, things did not end here. Apparently, the woman called the cops on herself because she was afraid for her safety, and later on they came to her house to figure out what happened. According to Shorewooc PD, this woman was arrested, in fact, and booked, although, for now, it's not entirely clear for what exactly. We're waiting to hear back on that. Anyway, there were protesters outside her home documenting her being taken away. It's clear they were pleased with the end result. Full link to the video is in the description. Go to www.amor-ica.com. We are the new umbrella. Share on Facebook. Share on Twitter. Share on WhatsApp. Share via email.
Conversation with Stephanie. We can see her gesturing wildly. I don't know why they hauled her ass out of here yet. We just want to talk to Stephanie to find out, why she thinks it's okay to spit on a black child who is peacefully protesting within his own community. I believe that child lives in Shorewooc.
I'm going to let you know.
Let me know.
Okay, she's getting arrested.
Good. I'll sit here until it happens.
Okay, if there's any yelling that happens when she gets...
I'm a loud person. I'm a loud person. Oh, hey, Stephanie girl. Welcome! We got Stephanie right here live to the stage, spitting ass bitch like to spit on kids. You like spitting on black kids, Stephanie? What is that mask today when you were spitting on children? You are disgusting. I hope when you get to jail, they beat your ass. I'm gonna call her head to the jail so my friends know you coming because you haven't been spitting on that baby. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Stephanie. And you know what? When you post Vine, I'm gonna be right back out here.
So about tonight's arrest, I was tipped off by someone who emailed Stephanie and got a response. I called her personal cell and spoke to her. According to Stephanie, she was not taken to jail, she was taken somewhere safe. Don't even trip. Next contact is the village president, her neighbors, the Bar Association and the Human Relations Commission. Stephanie gone pay. And shout out to Shorewooc Village Police for thinking we stupid enough to not follow up. Allison Spitzer Rozek, what's going on in your village with your police force? Another update. The police are saying she was arrested and couldn't be held due to COVID. Is the county jail empty then? Here is the presser.
What up, y'all? Planet of the Fakes, King of Content. Thank you for looking at my video. And also, I need y'all to basically follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is it ain't even POTF. It's just Planet of _ the Fakes. Planet of _ the Fakes. Subscribe to all my channels too, mainly.
So we are here outside of Stephanie's house. Stephanie is the person who decided that it was okay.
You know, a little bit.
Stephanie is the person who decided that it was okay for.
If you're gonna park out here, you need to legally park.
Where do we park? Where do we have to park to be legal?
Well, you're parked like right into someone's driveway right now.
Oh, pull
you
up.
You gotta be 4 feet from a driveway.
Oh, pull up, babe. Thank you.
Thanks. And then, like I told her back there, I get what you guys are doing. I understand it. I just don't want anybody trespassing or breaking the law.
We're on the
if you guys
sidewalk.
are cool on the public property.
Yeah, we know. We got it. We got it. We're Shorewooc residents. We try to follow. Thank you. Anyway, so we're in front of Stephanie's house. Right here. This is good enough because you're going to be in their driveway. So we're in front of Stephanie's house. Stephanie is the white woman who decided that it was okay to spit on a black child who was protesting. So Stephanie decided to call the police on herself and admit guilt. So they're inside having a conversation with Stephanie. We can see her gesturing wildly. I don't know why they ain't hauled her ass out of here yet. Stephanie was like, they on my ass, please come and get me. I guess she thinks they're gonna keep her safe. We just want to talk to Stephanie to find out, you know, why she thinks it's okay to spit on a black child who was peacefully protesting within his own community. I believe that child lives in Shorewooc. Stephanie is a neighbor of mine. She lives 5 minutes from me. So I'm back. So let me see if I can help y'all see what's happening inside this house, because Stephanie isn't here talking for her. She's talking for her life. But you spit on that child and we got it on video, about 17 different videos. And I hope the officers have seen that. They're going to see it tonight before I leave here. Y'all see her in there gesturing her ass off. We are not pleased, Stephanie. You done spit on this baby. This baby minding his business. So I'm here with Larry. Poor Larry got in from work and I'm like, babe, we gotta go. Okay? Eat your food. We gotta go. I'm disappointed that the police got here before we got here. We just could not get here quick enough. So I'm disappointed that she decided to call the police on herself. Because also, I think her neighbors need to know that she spit on a black child. So where those megaphones at? Because her neighbors need to know what's up. You don't get to quietly do this. You don't get to be in your house trying to keep things private, trying to keep things low. Your neighbors need to know that you was out here spitting on children. That is what your neighbors need to know.
Somebody has a megaphone?
I need that bullhorn because these neighbors need to know that you got a racist or y'all got y'all Black Lives Matter signs on y'all fucking lawn. Y'all need to know exactly why the police is sitting in front of your neighbor's house, because she decided that she was gonna spit on somebody's child who was exercising his rights. And now she's on Facebook talking about she's not racist. She was scared for her safety. So explain to me, how do you see demonstrators and you decided to block them in with your car? You get out of your car and you walk towards them. Yes, if you want to make signs, if you want to get things printed out, you send Monique the address. You got her phone number? Where's Ashley? Ask Ashley if she can send it. You spit on a baby in the middle of a pandemic. Like, that's ridiculous.
I mean, even without the pandemic, that's assault.
Right. Ashley. Where's Ashley? Did Ashley leave?
No, she's here.
Okay. Can you get Ashley to send Monique the address, or you got it?
I'm trying to see if I can. I hope I got Mo's number.
Because she's 5 minutes away. She needs to see them carry her out of here. Send her.
I'm going to send her my location.
So the police leaving, but they're not leaving with her. So I don't understand why she didn't get arrested when they're supposed to be in the mission.
Hand sanitizer?
No, we need the megaphone. You got it?
Yep, got it.
Okay, so we getting the megaphones now because she's still in there.
Why is she still in there?
I don't know, but they about to go. So the police are leaving. So she's trying to turn her lights off. You ain't finna go to bed, bitch. Ain't nobody going to bed tonight. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get this address. Where her neighbors go? I want them to
I
know.
just need one.
Come on.
Oh, she's gonna be good for both of us.
They leaving? The police leaving. Good luck, Stephanie. They sure leaving. Babe, turn the light on so I can see how to work this thing. Testing.
I don't know what the police said to you, but they just like wanted to make sure that they didn't have to come back and private property.
We're on the sidewalk. Hello? Hello, Stephanie. I want to talk about why you spitting on black children. You decided that it was okay for you to spit on a black child who was exercising his rights. And I also need everybody on this block to know that your neighbor Stephanie, who probably smiles in your face and has Black Lives Matter signs on her lawn, spit on a black child today in front of the Metro Market. And Stephanie decided that instead of being held accountable by her neighbors, the police would hopefully be hauled away from her. Stephanie, we just want to talk to you because why are you so afraid of your neighbors that you would spit on their children? That is absolutely unacceptable, Stephanie, and I will not rest until everybody in this community knows how you conduct yourself on a Saturday afternoon. Stephanie, let's talk about it because you have plenty to say today in front of the Metro Market. So I just want to talk to you, Stephanie.
The women come to you first.
Oh, okay.
Stephanie, I want to talk.
Would you like her face on
And the police doesn't need to tell me anything about private property. I'm in my vehicle. I'm on the street. I'm parked legally. So there is nothing that I need to be talked to about. Somebody needs to talk to Stephanie about why Stephanie thought it was okay to spit on a black child today. What is the ordinance? Which one is it?
It's excessive noise.
What time does that start?
Doesn't have a time.
So how am I violating the ordinance that you can't tell me about?
You know? I got you.
What's considered excessive noise?
We're currently dealing with it right now.
And I'm helping you.
Okay. I can't have you yelling on the loudspeaker.
I'm loud enough. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Stephanie!
Can't have her
So what
yelling.
can you have? Can you have Stephanie come outside and talk to me?
We're currently dealing with it.
I'm gonna sit here. I'm not gonna rest until I see Stephanie right up out of here. Because did you see the video of her spitting on that
so she
child?
doesn't get
Did you see the video of her spitting on that child today?
Yes, ma'am. I'm the one dealing with her case.
Okay. So how long is it gonna take until Stephanie get hauled out of here?
Why do you think we were here before you?
I don't know
showed
why
up?
you're here, but you're also not respecting my husband's social distance needs.
Okay.
So you need to be at least 6 feet away because we're in the middle of a pandemic, and I'm not okay with you being this close to my husband.
I'm gonna let you know.
Let me know.
Okay, she's getting arrested.
Good. I'll sit here until it happens.
Okay, if there's any yelling that happens when she gets...
I'm a loud
outside-
person.
Okay.
Can't
Let me
promise
know.
you,
Please do not
but
yell.
whatever ticket you have to write me, that's fine. My husband will pay for it.
Okay. Lucky you, man. Huh?
Yeah, lucky him. He knew exactly who he married, and so he will pay that ticket. Whatever ticket you're gonna write it on up because it's gonna get paid. My husband works hard every day, and people don't work hard for their babies to be spit on. So write that ticket up.
Consent. I just want to make sure, Shavonda,
Yes,
that,
Who's hanging here?
that this is okay. What I'm
it's
doing.
absolutely okay.
Okay.
Whatever ticket gonna get written tonight. Are you gonna write us a ticket for excessive? How much is that ticket?
Ma'am, I just coming to talk to you, okay?
Talk to me.
All right.
You
So,
can write the ticket now if you want. I don't care.
Hold on, let them
You got
talk.
it.
are you with them?
They are. We all together.
All right.
Y'all know all black people know each other. We together.
Okay. All right. Okay, ma'am, I'm trying to conduct business here, okay? All right. Thank you.
I'm listening.
Thank you.
I'm listening.
So we are going to be going and placing her in custody at this point. Okay?
Thank you.
So what I'm going to ask is that you would please be respectful and let us get her into the vehicle and get her out of here without disturbing the rest of you. Okay?
I'll leave them flyers tomorrow. It'll be. I know y'all love peace and niceness and Shorewooc. I'll leave flyers for them, but they will know who she is.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. But whatever you feel you want to do as far as that goes, we're just asking that you not,
And if
rile things up
I
and disturb
decide that
things.
I'm upset enough and I get
appreciate-
angry,
I can appreciate
how much is
upset-
the ticket?
I can appreciate how upset you might be.
Very upset.
If it
I
was
saw a
my
black child
I
get.
would be very
She
upset as
spit
well.
directly into that child's face in the
This
middle
is
of a
why
pandemic.
We are doing what we are doing at this point in time. Okay.
Get her out. Come on, get her out of here then.
We're working on getting that to happen.
Okay. The people want to see it. People want to see her leave here in handcuffs.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand that. What I might ask though is if you could pull up just a little bit so we can bring the car here, so we don't have to walk her so far to get.
That's fine because I can stand on the sidewalk, right? Because it's public property.
Absolutely.
All right, pull up,
Just
babe. I'll
not
stand
right
on
in front of the house, please, okay?
pull up so they can get her out of here.
Some room to work. That's what
Okay.
I'm asking. Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
I'm probably gonna get a ticket. Sorry, babe. Because I'm so confused. Don't be in these people's driveway because I don't need no excuses. Right here, this good. Let me out. Give me this. Because if I'm not happy, ain't nobody gonna be happy. That's what y'all need to understand. Y'all, all this peaceful protest, and we out here being peaceful. If I'm unhappy, everybody got to be unhappy. That's what y'all keep missing. Black folks is fucking unhappy, and we allow everybody else to be on this sunny, happy acres bullshit. I think the fuck not. If I'm uncomfortable, everybody's uncomfortable. Haul that bitch up out of there.
Why did she get like time?
I don't know.
Pack her things
She didn't have
and
time
wash
to
her
pack her
face?
things. She didn't have time to close her house up. She's had a lot of time. I'm not with it. You get. They kill black people in their beds. You in your bed sleep, ain't done nothing, and you're dead. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. But I'm with the shit. Well, she got nervous. She got shook. She got shook when she realized that people knew where she lived, and she called the police herself and admitted guilt because she decided it was safer in custody, which tells you about white privilege. So you know that you're safer in custody than you are actually dealing with your neighbors. Now they didn't lock the police out. That she locked the police out the house. Y'all was in there with them. And I want her in jail for how many days is that? Somebody do the math. Math is not my strong suit.
Also, if you have any like on that video, it's 3 where can there become a hate crime? It's more. I'm right here, Larry. Hello.
Babe, you can get out. His orders before us to stay in the car in case we got to get out quick. He's gonna jump in the van, but it don't like it's gonna be that type of situation.
Any food or water, or would you like anything else?
And I'm gonna tell y'all what else. Well, y'all out here talking about white people is doing so great. If they're not out here with you, ready to motherfucker haul you off with the police on your back, you don't fuck with them, okay? That's what a accomplice looks like. Wendy was sitting on the corner, lights out, waiting for me, like, what's gonna happen?
I just wanted to be prepared.
Wendy pulled up with a buffet, some water, some hand sanitizer. Wendy was the first person with the police, like, what y'all want? But y'all like her dancing with white people in the streets because like you think they doing something. I'm gonna tell you.
I want to be respectful and just make sure to learn on my feet, which is different than your feet. You do not want anyone else showing up that you did not invite, correct?
If this I don't fuck what they do.
Okay, I'm just
You can do what you want.
okay.
We're on their time right here. They right here on the big table.
They can do what they
I'm
want.
just trying to be respectful.
I don't police nothing in Shorewooc, okay? They can do what they want. I
I just don't want to get on your bad side.
all I wanted was first crack, and I missed it by this much.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Half a second.
She called the police. We got a call like the police is already out here,
I had to,
and so that's why
I gotta go now.
that's why I sped up the timeline. Like we got to go right now because my headbanding came all off.
I couldn't find my black sweatshirt. I was
Girl, I
trying
could.
to be blasting it up.
You gotta be. You think I was gonna put that white hat on when I got sitting in the house?
So the story is that we know she's in there.
This is her neighbor. They need to know what happened.
Oh.
Right here, whenever they come out, you need to tell the
Show the
story.
video.
Can somebody pull the video? Because I'm on a live feed. They finna go through the back door. They like the police is outside. I see black people. This doesn't look good.
Okay, I just want to clarify. They talked to her.
Yeah, they was in there with her when we got here. So I don't know.
Not in the custody.
She's not in the custody. They came back out.
They went in and let her get time.
Let her get dressed. Let her get dressed.
Seconds before we
Let
say
her
everybody else needs to just
let her
come on.
pull her shades.
Situation.
They let her do. Let me tell you. No, the mama, talking about she upset. So they gave this woman time. Wendy, come out the way because they hit you. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, thank you. I appreciate that.
Let me tell you. They let this white woman have time to pull her shades.
Back so she doesn't have to walk down her sidewalk.
Y'all not gonna. Y'all not gonna make her do the walk of shame. Look, start getting this.
Walk 20 feet.
Somebody tag me up because we finna need this ticket money. We finna need this ticket money.
If y'all are living, I'll take photos.
Tell Mo head to the back. So they went through the back door.
So we're in. Do you wanna?
They finna let her avoid the walk of shame. They pull up into her drive-through.
You want to know? You want your a bullhorn, babe?
I got a bullhorn right here.
Okay.
So, Joanna, if you don't mind, I would chat with you for a second. I didn't see it until you showed me because I've been a little busy today. That's fine. And the link to it is in here. But if you want to speak directly to people looking at my feed, I'd take some.
I don't know.
I'm just
a video was shared with me.
I'm gonna back up. Oh, are you talking?
Yes, a video was shared. A video was shared with me of some protesters on was it Oakland, right in front of the Metro Market. This white woman pulled her car up to block the protesters, then gets out of her car, walks up to confront the protesters, and then spits in a young black boy's face. And then she was protected by some other white people, which I don't understand that. If it was me, that hoe would have got her ass beat because I am not you don't spit in somebody's face. That is the ultimate form of disrespect. That is racist. But I bet she has a Black Lives Matter sign in this fucking garage. I'm gonna give y'all her address because people need to know. People need to know who is living amongst them. It's a hateful ass person living in this house who spit on a black child. I'm disappointed because the police got here just ahead of us. I just want to talk, but they got here just ahead of me, so that was it. But they pulled. Let me show y'all. They have pulled. I don't know. It's dark.
That's crazy.
They pulled into the driveway. Yes. They pulled into the driveway instead of bringing her out the front door so she could avoid the embarrassment of her neighbors seeing her, right? So they right there. I guess they're finna bring her out the side door. I can't do this mask. My glasses is fogging up. I don't got nothing. I have some other masks in the car that works a little bit better for me. So, they still ain't brought her out. And I just want to say shout out to the internet for finding her. Can you make sure they all have masks, Wendy? Shout out to the internet for finding her as quickly as they did. And I found out she lived 5 minutes from me. Oh, it was on. It was on and popping. Like, you don't get to live next door to me and be on some bullshit spitting on black kids. And after all you punk ass adults that was there today that saw that baby get spit on and then handle that bitch expeditiously, y'all on my list too. Where's she at? Where's Stephanie at? Oh, you relaxing, Stephanie? Stephanie feeling real good.
Ain't no relaxing.
In there relaxing.
Ain't no relaxing. Sis needs to park up.
Nah, we good. We don't need you to pull up. Stay where you at. We got this.
Yep.
What y'all need to do is let Mia know that I might get it. Let Mia know that we might need to get some tickets paid. Because that's exactly. Ava, she's been allowed dignity that a black person has ever.
Let me tell you what dignity is. Dignity is being able to walk through the world and assume that someone's not about to spit on your face. And the minute that you spit in somebody's face, you understand that violation of personal space is met with a violation of your personal space.
Exactly.
Meaning we're showing up to your house, Stephanie, and asking you why you are not in police custody right now. That's what we're asking.
This taking way too long.
Why are you not in police custody right now?
Lock her up. This taking way too long, Stephanie. I don't know why you out the window. You're not finna sell this house that quick. I don't live that far, boo boo. I'll come talk to you anytime. I just want to talk. Them neighbors in the house, they didn't even turn their lights on.
Do you know your neighbor spit on black kids?
They ain't brought Stephanie out yet.
I need y'all to know about your neighbor Stephanie. Hey neighbor, Stephanie spits on black children.
Do you know your neighbor Stephanie spit on a black child today? In the face. It's on video. If you want to see it, let me know. I got you. She put him in danger for COVID, hepatitis, all kind of stuff.
I don't know why did nobody rock her shit at the protest either. We wouldn't even be here if somebody would have did what they needed to do at the protest. If somebody would have beat that ass, street justice would have been served. We wouldn't even have to be here. But y'all adults who were there did not protect that child the way that you needed to. Who this walking up? Who that? They still got Stephanie in this house. The police ain't brought her out yet. The police are spending more time policing us than they're spending getting Stephanie out here and taking to jail. Is Stephanie still in the window? I said I want to see her in cuffs. I want them silver bracelets, clank, clank. And I'm telling y'all, I am so salty the police beat us here. She said I'm gonna be gone. Black people out here clowning, talking about Stephanie here watering her plants. She probably giving herself a little facial because I heard the air. I heard the air in jail. Y'all should come out here and help hold your neighbor accountable for spitting on black children.
Are you okay living next door to a racist?
Shorewooc is supposed to be a safe place, or we love niggas or something like that. Come out here and find out. I can show you the video of Stephanie spitting in a black child's face today if you're interested. If you want to know exactly who's living next door to you, registry. And honestly, if you don't come out, I'm assuming that you with the shit and you also think black kids should be spit on. Because you sitting up in your house real comfortable knowing that somebody next door to you spitting on black children. I know y'all can hear me. I know y'all listening. Everybody on this block listening. Ears glued, trying to wonder if we coming to their house next. We is. You might be next. Accordingly.
Even you.
You better act motherfucking accordingly out here. Y'all be thinking everything's sweet. Everybody not with that shit. It's mosquitoes. Why these people don't know how to act? My phone's about to die. What is that? What is that?
Yeah, it's because of my light.
What is taking? It don't take breath nobody. We seen y'all. Y'all have killed people quicker than this. Come on now. What time y'all bringing Stephanie out? So I gotta go home. What time she coming on stage? It is past my bedtime.
It is.
New DJ.
Babe, I'm about to get this ticket. I'm tired. I gotta go. Oh, hey, Stephanie girl. Welcome. We got Stephanie right here live to the stage. Spitting ass bitch like to spit on kids. You like spitting on black kids, Stephanie? Where was that mask today when you was spitting on children? You are disgusting. I hope when you get to jail, they beat your ass. I'm going to call ahead to the jail so my friends know you coming because you had no business spitting on that baby. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Stephanie. And you know what? When you post bond, I'm going to be right back out here to talk to you about your actions. So I suggest you just sit up in there and get comfortable and hope that I forget. But I got a long memory, Stephanie. Let me tell you. You be thinking it's okay to mistreat people's children, well, that baby got a whole community behind him, and you gonna suffer for this for a very long time. Your career, all that money you spent in law school, you can forget that, baby, because that law license is about to be done, finished. You be thinking black folks ain't got connections, baby. Disconnected right here.
It shouldn't have took y'all this damn.
It shouldn't have took this long to bring her out of there. Y'all pull up and kill black kids in seconds, but it took y'all all day to get Stephanie out here.
She got to drink a beverage and everything.
She had to water the plants, pull the blinds, turn the lights off, call her friends, get her bail set up. That's ridiculous. I don't pay taxes for this. And you better believe the village president gonna be hearing from me about this.
Absolutely.
Allison, well, y'all gotta go to West Dallas because we know she live in West Dallas. But y'all gonna have a talk. I'm gonna have a talk with Allison about what took y'all so long to get down here and get Stephanie up out of here spitting on children in public. That's called talent, baby. That's called talent.
Oh my.
It's called talent. And the Human Relations Commission. And I also don't understand Shorewooc. Let's Commission of Shorewooc. Why the fuck y'all not out here trying to find out why this woman's sitting up here? But y'all want to sit and have your names on websites. Where the fuck is Sarah? What is Sarah's name? What is Sarah? What is Sarah? Sarah Spencer. Sarah Spencer, where you at? Where you at, Sarah? All y'all some weak ass hoes. All of y'all. That's some weak ass hoes. All y'all some weak ass hoes. All you adults that watch this baby get. If she would have got her ass beat today at this protest, I could be at home in the bed.
Bye, bitch.
Bye, girl. Bye, girl. Bye, girl. Bye, girl. Enjoy jail, girl.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
And her dumb ass, you got arrested on a fucking weekend. You gonna sit there till Monday, stupid? You don't get arrested on a weekend. She's stupid. She's stupid. She's stupid. I'm going home. I'm going home, child. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'll be back when Stephanie get back. So let us know when she bailed out. We'll make it easy for you. When Stephanie get back, I'm coming back. So just be ready. Oh, she's sitting till Monday. Ain't nobody got in jail on the weekends. She's white. You forgot about that?
God damn it.
She's a white boy. Let me get that bullhorn back to Wendy. Please don't have me on my front steps. Please. Because I don't know how to act. Wendy talking about I can have this bullhorn for my personal collection.
You can borrow that one. I'm gonna give you a bigger one.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. If y'all would like to share her address, I have her cell phone number also that you can share. I'll get it to you. But I needed to get the jump here. Hi, do you know Stephanie spits on black children? She just got arrested. She got arrested. Would you like to see the video?
She spit in a black.
Hold on. Let's talk about it. So, you know Stephanie? Okay.
She lives in this house?
She spit on a black child today at a peaceful protest. She just got arrested. Would you like to see the video? I think you should know who your neighbors are. You should know. Look at your dog. This good boy don't want to be around people who spit on children.
She parked her car in the middle of the protest, got out, and then spit on
And spit on a black child. You need to let your neighbors know who living over here. Make sure you rest of your neighbors know what Stephanie doing. We're gonna drop some flyers. Is there like a neighborhood? No. I can post it on the neighborhood thing. I'll get it posted. I'll get it posted on that app. I'll get it posted. Still protecting her. You also should be asking the police why they're taking so long to get dangerous criminals. It's not like she just was random. She is in the middle. It's not okay. And you should make sure that you ask the police why it took them so long, though. But it took them an hour. Ask them why it took so long to get a dangerous criminal off of your block. You pay high-ass taxes to live in Shorewooc. You expect to be safe like I expect to be safe, and I don't feel safe. No. Listen, I'm going to tell you what to tell the police when you call them. I'm going to tell you what to tell them. When you call the police, there is common decency. Stephanie is not a decent person. Make sure everybody know. Do y'all have children? I mean, I wouldn't trust children. I don't have kids.
Don't touch your dog around her either. She probably kicks dogs.
I mean, I don't know. This past week, I have equally made me hate this country and love this country, and you know what I mean? It's been a sad couple of weeks, I think.
I've been mad. I was trying to fight Stephanie, but the police got her first.
I mean, well, you know what I mean.
I know, but you and
I'm ready to go. It's my bedtime. It's my bedtime. I'll be back when Stephanie back.
So you want me to tag when I post this video on her?
Huh?
Only so she can have bugs in her house.
Sorry, we was watching the live today. My favorite part was my husband gonna pay that.
Oh,
Larry, like.
No.
I was gonna say, oh, he's a good man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry gonna pay the ticket. It's nothing. It's nothing. How much is? Write it now. How much is it?
Whatever it is, it's no problem.
It's no problem.
Who I go to work for?
Right. He knew who the fuck he married. I was like, you're a lucky guy. He knew who the fuck he married. Don't do me. Don't do that. He knew what it was. Larry came in from work. I'm like, baby, we gotta go. He like, go where? I'm like, just get your shit on. We gotta go.
And then when she was talking about the video, I was like, oh yeah, I know. Yep, let's go.
We gotta go. Well, Stephanie, listen, I'm finna be on that balcony like you.
I'm really ready to like.
Hey, let's talk about you taking that parking spot. You knew I was going there. Get out of my parking spot. My parking spot is not for play.
But who in that house still? I know Stephanie leave all them lights on for herself. She probably got them on a timer. Shit, that address and cell phone number is going. Y'all, I gotta go. It's people waiting to hear from me. Kylie. Wendy! I'm about to go though. It's my bedtime. Y'all think I'm playing?
Where they at right now?
Who, the police? I'm pretty sure that's the officer right up there watching us. Ain't nobody stupid enough to do nothing to this girl house tonight. But just so y'all know, let me see the address. I need the address.
Oh, the address.
For my friends that want to know that I'm safe, I'm gonna give y'all my location just so y'all know that I'm safe. Yeah, I need it so people know that I'm okay. I don't have the address handy.
Oh, where we at?
Yeah.
4209.
I'm at 4209
Ardmore.
North Ardmore. Just so y'all know I'm safe. That's the only reason I'm sharing this information, so y'all know that I am okay. 4209. Was it Western? North Ardmore. I think it's Ardmore. Shorewooc.
You told them on live. Show them the house.
Yeah. I just want y'all to know I'm safe. We're okay. That's the only reason I'm sharing this information. Only reason I'm sharing this information is for y'all to know that I am okay and that I'm safe. But also because Stephanie has been arrested, her address should be posted on TCAP if you live in Wisconsin. I just want y'all to know I'm safe. 4209 West Ardmore, Shorewooc. 4209 West, is it West Ardmore? It's Shorewooc. I just want y'all to let y'all know I'm safe, I'm okay. That's the only reason I'm sharing this information, for no other reason. So y'all know that I am safe and I'm okay.
I'm glad you're safe.
All right, I gotta get up. There you go. There you go, April. That's where I am for all my people to know that I am okay. All right, I'm about to get out of here because I am actually tired. I've had a long day. Y'all be good. So we are here outside of Stephanie's house. Stephanie is the person who decided that it was okay.
You know, a little bit.
Stephanie is the person who decided that it was okay for.
Yeah, we came too far in the darkest days. Don't know where we are or who we are. Yeah, we came too far in the darkest days. Don't know where we are or who we are. Yeah, we came too far in the darkest days. Don't know where we are or who we are. Yeah, we came too far in the darkest.
Planet of the Fakes 4 Women. And Pigstar HH News. Thoughts. Woman accused of spitting on teen protester arrested for second time. A 64-year-old Shorewooc woman faces charges after police say she spat on a teen boy during a protest. Shorewooc, Wis. A 64-year-old Shorewooc woman faces charges after police say she spat on a teen boy during a protest. The altercation happened about 4:30 p.m. Saturday on the sidewalk outside Metro Market on North Oakland Avenue in Shorewooc. Advertisement. According to police, Stephanie Rapkin was arrested Saturday night on charges of battery and disorderly conduct. Rapkin is white. The teen victim is black. The confrontation was captured on cell phone video and shared on social media sites. One video shows the moment the woman spat on the boy. She then grabs the arm of a white protester who tries to separate the two. The crowd then begins to surround the woman while other protesters keep them physically separated from her. The video shows the woman clutch her purse and yell, "Don't touch me." Before the confrontation, several protesters try to tell the woman to get back into her car. Another video posted on social media shows the moments before the altercation. The woman can be seen parking her car in the middle of the intersection of East Jarvis Street at North Oakland Avenue to stop the protesters as they march. She gets out of her car and begins walking toward the protesters and can be seen shouting and pointing at another woman. Hundreds of protesters took part in the march. Police cannot be seen responding in either video posted on social media. Investigators said charges would be referred to the Milwaukee County District Attorney's Office. Officers posted on Facebook that Rapkin was booked but not able to go to the Milwaukee County Jail because of coronavirus limitations. WISN 12 News has learned she works as a real estate, probate and tax attorney in Mequon. Rapkin was arrested by Shorewooc police a second time Sunday afternoon. She was taken into custody at her home after a video showed her pushing a protester. Investigators said she became combative during the arrest and kneed an officer in the groin. Police said she was charged additionally with battery to a law enforcement officer and resisting, obstructing an officer. After Rapkin's second arrest, she was taken to the Milwaukee County Jail. Shorewooc Village Manager Rebecca Ewald released a statement on behalf of the village board denouncing Rapkin's actions. "We are proud of all the Shorewooc youth that stood up to speak about their experiences at the march on Saturday," the statement read. "The village board recognizes the diversity of our community as our strength and is joining those around the nation to bring an end to violence and injustice towards people of color." The State Bar of Wisconsin posted on Facebook that it was disgusted by Rapkin's behavior. While the State Bar has no authority to discipline lawyers, the State of Wisconsin Office of Lawyer Regulation investigates complaints and ultimately the Wisconsin Supreme Court imposes sanctions on licensed attorneys. So about tonight's arrest, I was tipped off by someone who emailed Stephanie and got a response. By the woman outside I called her Market personal cell and spoke to her. She does not represent our Shorewooc Village Trustee and Business Development District President Arthur Urchink posted on Facebook. U.S. Rep. David Bowen tweeted, "A white woman named Stephanie Rapkin was so upset by the North Shore March for George Floyd organized by Shorewooc black youth that she parked her car to block the nearly 5K PPL and then assaulted a young black man by spitting on him. Stephanie, you about to lose your law license." No other details have been released. Full link to the video is in the description. I was tipped off by someone who emailed Stephanie and got a response. I called her personal cell and spoke to her. According to
doctors needed them. It's even worse that you spit on a child.
What do you have to say about spitting on a kid?
You ordered N95 masks during a pandemic when our doctors are dying.
I didn't hoard anything.
Oh, we have proof.
Oh, you have proof. You know, you people are so incredibly stupid, it isn't funny.
You spit on a 17-year-old kid.
I spit on a man who attacked me.
He did not attack you. How did he attack you?
And now you admitted it on video.
I admitted it to him too, and I said I was sorry. But when somebody comes up to you like this...
What are you doing?
I am explaining...
What the hell are you doing? Are you insane?
I'm explaining how
you just put your hands on me.
Oh.
That is assault right there.
I'm calling the police, Joe.
Wow. I just got that on video, man.
Good, I'm glad
You are fucking batshit crazy.
We're calling the police.
It's on this thing. And that's the last chance to come to the door.
We've been out here for almost 20 minutes, I think, now. They've been trying to get in. She's not opening the door, and they know she's home, so... Door's locked, and they're going to be kicking it in right now.
Stephanie, please! Go, please! We got a squad.
Thank you, Shorewooc Police and Whitefish Bay.
But you can breathe. I'll lock the door. Cody, did you log anything? Yeah. Get her up. We'll search her.
Okay.
I told Nick, Ian, I told Nick, stand by the door. I'll use secure the door. Do you know that thing that we have for when we have the burglaries? That door jam? I think can you go locate that and bring it back? Yep. Okay.
Thank you, officers. That little boy deserves justice, and so does everybody else that was affected by her.
Planet of the Fakes 4 Families. And Pigstar HH News. Thoughts. Family of teen spit on by 64-year-old woman in Shorewooc speaks out. Shorewooc, why, WDJT, the family of a teenager spit on by a 64-year-old woman in Shorewooc over the weekend held a press conference on Monday, June 8. Again and again, I'm viewed not as a child, but as a color, 17-year-old Eric Patrick Lucas, 3 said. A 64-year-old Shorewooc woman is facing charges accused of spitting on a young protester during a rally Saturday. The woman is white. The teen is black. Cell phone video shared with CBS 58 shows a powerful confrontation on North Oakland Avenue in Shorewooc. Protesters asked and demanded a woman move her car after she parked it in their path Saturday. Moments later, the woman is seen spitting on 17-year-old Eric Patrick Lucas, 3. When that happened, it was just a quick rush of anger, pain, confusion. I didn't know how to feel, Lucas said. Lucas, who led a separate youth rally on Sunday, said he was traumatized. Witnesses say several people asked her to move even before the crowd surrounded her. And she's like, I'm not moving nothing, Shorewooc protester Rebecca Nunez recounted. We were yelling Black Lives Matter, I'm black and I'm proud, and she got mad, Shorewooc protester, and Lucas' friend, Elijah Taylor Jordan said. Shorewooc police said it happened on a sidewalk near Oakland and Capitol around 4:30 p.m. Officers arrested and released Stephanie Rapkin, 64, around 10:12 p.m. Saturday, and referring criminal charges to the Milwaukee County District Attorney's Office. Rapkin is a Mequon-based tax and estate attorney. There is no excuse that can be given for a white woman losing her cool and all of a sudden spitting in a young man's face, State Rep David Bowen said. Shorewooc is in State Representative David Bowen's legislative district. Our young people got a crash course in the opposition that they're going to face, Bowen added. Lucas said the crowd did finish their march, but true colors were shown in that moment. And on top of that, it was at something that was supposed to be peaceful, and the meaning behind it was that my life mattered, and that showed me that my life doesn't matter, Lucas said. In separate statements, the village trustee denounced the racist act, and the village board said, hate has no home in Shorewooc. Meanwhile, Rapkin told CBS 58 she does want to share her story. Full link to the video is in the description. Go to www.amor-ica.com. We are the new umbrella. Share on Facebook. Share on Twitter. Share on WhatsApp. Share via email.
64-year-old Shorewooc woman is facing charges tonight, accused of spitting on a young protester during a rally Saturday. CBS 58's Kim Shine spoke with that young protester today and has reaction from local leaders.
I
I do. Right now, though, I just want to point out that we are alongside the ralliers who've been out here for about 10 days or so. Now, this rally is going on right now. It's been going on for a few hours. But as for the rally that happened yesterday, that one was about the same cause for Black lives, justice for Black lives. And the teen and multiple witnesses, they say that everything was peaceful until the woman parked in front of them.
Cell phone video shared with CBS 58 shows a powerful confrontation on North Oakland Avenue in Shorewooc. Protesters asking, demanding a woman move her car after she parked it in their path Saturday. Moments later, the woman is seen spitting on 17-year-old Eric Patrick Lucas III.
When that happened, it was just a quick rush of anger, pain, confusion. I didn't know how to feel.
Lucas, who led a separate youth rally on Sunday, says he was traumatized. Witnesses say several people asked her to move even before the crowd surrounded her.
And she was like, I'm not moving nothing, I'm not moving nothing.
We were yelling, Black Lives Matter. I'm black and I'm proud. And she got mad.
Shorewooc police arrested and released 64-year-old Stephanie Rapkin Saturday night. She is a Mequon-based tax and estate attorney. Authorities plan to refer charges to the Milwaukee County District Attorney.
There is no excuse that can be given for a white woman losing her cool and all of a sudden spitting in a young man's face.
Shorewooc is in State Representative David Bowen's legislative district.
Our young people got a crash course in the opposition that they are going to face.
Lucas says the crowd did finish their march, but true colors were shown in that moment.
And then on top of that, it was like something that was supposed to be peaceful, and the meaning behind it was that my life mattered, and that showed me that my life don't matter.
Now, the village trustee did denounce, quote, racist act, and the village board says that hate has no home in Shorewooc. Meanwhile, I did speak with Rapkin, and she says that she does want to share her story. Here in Milwaukee, Kim Shine, CBS 58 News.
Kim, thank you.
Day in and day out, my hope diminishes. The hope that my people and me, a young black man living in a white America, can one day be equal.
The Shorewooc High School junior spit on during a protest along Oakland Avenue over the weekend says he wants justice. He spoke out Monday with the support of his school district.
As WISN 12 News' Hannah Hilliard shows us, his superintendent says Saturday's incident should be considered a hate crime.
The young man on the other side of this woman's rage.
I am a young black man with hopes to be loved by a world and country that wronged him before he was born.
Said he harbors no hate, but wants accountability. Eric Lucas, a Shorewooc High School junior.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Marched alongside hundreds of his peers Saturday. Outside Metro Market, bystanders claim 64-year-old attorney Stephanie Rapkin parked her car in the middle of Oakland, confronted protesters, and then moments later appeared to spit on the 17-year-old.
Continue to be mentally and physically shaken to be assaulted by an adult in my own community during the pandemic was traumatic. Again and again, I am viewed not as a child, but as a color that destroys and does not uplift and love. I am disappointed in feeling unloved by individuals I've done no harm to.
Community members gathered outside of Shorewooc High School on Monday to hear what Lucas had to say and show him their support. The Shorewooc school superintendent wants hate crime enhancers added to Rapkin's charges.
We've heard time and time again from our students and our families the need to take racial issues seriously, and we feel like now's the time, and this is an appropriate case for that to happen.
In Shorewooc, Hannah Hilliard, WISN 12 News.
But when somebody comes up to you like this,
what are you doing?
After Saturday's incident and arrest, police say this video shows Rapkin confronting and shoving a person outside her home on Sunday. A neighbor captured these images of police arresting her for a second time. Shorewooc police say she resisted arrest and kneed an officer in the groin. Rapkin is currently in the Milwaukee County Jail. The district attorney's office says the type of charges will all depend on the evidence presented to them, which they expect.
Planet of the Fakes 4 Families. And Pigstar HH News. Thoughts. Facebook opinions on teen spit on. Attached is a press release sent out last night regarding an incident that took place in Shorewooc yesterday afternoon. The suspect involved in the incident was arrested and booked. However, due to the Milwaukee County Jail's current policies pertaining to the COVID-19 pandemic, we were unable to take her to the Milwaukee County Jail. Our agency will be presenting criminal charges to the Milwaukee County District Attorney's Office for this incident. I am ashamed of the Shorewooc Police Department, especially after showing support for yesterday's protest, but not practicing what they preached with me over the phone and in person. Racism does not have a home in Shorewooc or anywhere. I watched the video of her arrest. What was she doing in the house for nearly a half hour? Do you extend the same courtesy to other suspects of violent assault against minors? Why were protesters taken to jail and she was not? Because if she was any other color, she would be in the county. Who's to say she don't have the virus and spit in someone's face? Just disgusting and disrespectful. Chantel Rogers. Now today she got arrested for battery and disorderly conduct and picked up charges for battery to an officer and resisting, obstructing. So of course now she's actually in jail. Guess yesterday wasn't bad enough. Unamused face. Jessica Ziegler. Person facepalming. Medium skin tone. Female sign. It's sad how the world works. Depends on who you do stuff to. So, we should be able to see CAP this by the end of business tomorrow, correct? I mean, if criminal charges are actually being filed, and the Shorewooc PD's story is legit and all. She assaulted a minor and y'all just took her to a safe place. And y'all let her go back home so she assaulted someone else upside down face. Sounds about white, yeah, right. We will be checking back on this. That lady could have COVID and could have exposed him. Exactly, she threatened their safety no matter what, but especially during this pandemic, so very sad and hateful. For years, ever since the HIV virus was identified, police departments have charged people who spit on officers with felony assault. Why would this be a lesser charge during the outbreak of another deadly virus? She assaulted and potentially exposed the child to coronavirus. Are you okay with that? She is a menace to society, and should not be walking the street. Sherry's DeVos. And now today she got arrested for battery, disorderly conduct, battery of an officer and resisting, obstructing. Funny how now that a cop was put in danger, rather than a black child like yesterday, now they actually took her to jail. Jessica Ziegler. Wow, some things never change. They couldn't justify putting her in jail for the actual threat that she posed, so they went with the usual Sherry's DeVos. Yeah, it's despicable. Check out the latest post from Shorewooc PD if you haven't yet. She assaulted more people today, which probably wouldn't have happened if they actually reprimanded her the way they should have last night. Jessica Ziegler. What? Yeah, so much for the police deput's earnest efforts to keep her out of jail. I mean, they really tried to not lock up this dangerous threat to their citizens. Nevertheless, that's par for the course with regard to the universal relationship between white women and the police, so I'm not surprised by their attempt to protect her when she was the threat. You know, the most astonishing part, for me, is her ability to attack multiple people and not need medical attention. There are some exceedingly tolerant people out here. She should be grateful. This is the same woman that confronted me and my husband on Kensington Boulevard in 2015 because we were riding our bikes on the sidewalk. She was right in my face screaming that in Shorewooc it's illegal for adults to ride bikes on the sidewalk. I almost called the cops on her then because she was so hostile and drunk. There was no verbal altercation. A racist woman spit on a teen. WHO was peacefully protesting. In another group I follow, a list of numbers to the Wisconsin State Bar was being shared, and she then assaulted protesters again. The next day, I believe. Pouting face. Katrina Hoagland. Jesus, I think 2 in the back of the head would take care of his problem. Or at least a Mozambique drill. Full link to the video is in the description. Go to www.amor-ica.com. We are the new umbrella. Share on Facebook.
What up, y'all? Planet of the Fakes, king of content. Thank you for looking at my video. And also, I need y'all to basically follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is it ain't even POTF. It's just planet_of_the_fakes. Planet_of_the_fakes. Subscribe to all my channels too. Mainly Planet of the Fakes, Umbrella Corp, POTFS, Planet of the Fakes Women Group, Planet of the Fakes 4KDZ, and make sure you like us on Facebook. Just put POTFS Global News.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what I just found out. First of all, I just want to say that I'm sitting here pacing my yard because there just comes a point when you sit here and go, this crap has gone on way too long. So the World Health Organization just came out and said that asymptomatic spread of the coronavirus is very rare. What? Are you... Let me see if you heard me one more time. So the World Health Organization, the very reason that we were on lockdown for like 2.5, 3 months, the very reason that millions of Americans are unemployed, the very reason that thousands of small businesses have closed for good, the very reason that widespread panic throughout America happened is because of the idea that asymptomatic people could infect people and their grandmas could die. So you have to stay home. Ladies and gentlemen, let me put it in perspective for you. Right here is a picture. Right here is a picture of Los Angeles Black Lives Matter rally. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Literally, not even 3-4 weeks ago, we were arresting barbers and salon owners for opening up their stores to feed their families. Not even 3 weeks ago, California, the same place that Los Angeles is in this picture, was filling in skateboarding parks so kids couldn't skateboard. Literally 3-4 weeks ago, we were arresting people walking alone on the beach. Literally 3-4 weeks ago, we were arresting dads for playing kickball with their daughter in the park. Literally 3-4 weeks ago, we had people burn down a church because the church did not want to, the church wanted to have church. Literally 3-4 weeks ago, the Supreme Court sided with California, prohibiting churches from being able to have church the way they want to have church. Literally 3-4 weeks ago, we deemed the police officers essential workers because we needed them. And yet now, all of a sudden, this right here is okay. This right here is okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest crock you will ever see in your entire life. Every single person who targeted me, who targeted every single American, that all they wanted to do was open up their businesses and go to work so they could feed their family. Every single one of you owes every single real American a freaking apology. I'm telling you, it is absolute insanity. If you are not paying attention to what is going on right now, you are the downfall of America. Plain and simple. You are the problem. If you are not paying attention to what is happening now that this Black Lives Matter protest stuff is going on, now all of a sudden the World Health Organization issues a statement. It's like, our bad, RP, my B, I didn't know, man. Who knows? It's a virus. How are we supposed to know? You literally tanked the economy on the idea that this virus was so deadly that we all had to stay home. But now all of a sudden, when we want this new reform in America and we want to get rid of the police and we want to do all this stuff, now all of a sudden, it's not that big a deal. Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to what is going on. Pay attention to what is happening in our country, in our culture, in our society. Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to what is happening. President Trump just announced that he's going to start back his MAGA rallies. I give it 2 weeks, right around the time when he's supposed to have his first one, where they'll say that this right here is okay, but the MAGA rallies are endangering Americans for coronavirus spike. Watch what I tell you. Pay attention. Every single person that ruined the lives and careers of people who just wanted to feed their families because of coronavirus, shame on you. You owe us all an apology. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what I just found out. First of all, I just want to say that I'm sitting here pacing my yard because there just comes a point when you sit here and go, this crap has gone on way too long. So the World Health Organization just came out and said that
We can't be quiet. I played 4 very, very important characters that affected my life. Oscar Grant was one of them. Oscar Grant was killed by police on a BART train station in Oakland. I had the opportunity to embody who he was. I had the opportunity to feel the pain of his family, of his daughter, of his mother. I lived with that for a really long time. It weighed on me. I also played a fireman in Fahrenheit 451 who was thirsting for knowledge. He joined the revolution. And producing that movie made me really realize the lengths that the government and oppressors will go to keep knowledge out of your hands. They know that if we unlock this up here, that will be unstoppable. And they're scared of that. Black Panther, Killmonger. He's an activist, a revolutionary. He is the product of a village that does not accept that child. To cast them out, he will burn that village to the ground just to feel its warmth. I also had the opportunity and the honor to play Brian Stevenson. He dedicated his life to combating the racial legal system that we have right now. And in doing so, I learned his tactics, I learned his mentality, I learned his approach to things. Very calm, very strategic, very thoughtful. We have to be proximate. We have to be close to issues. That's why I love and support everybody that's out here, because we have to be here together, shoulder to shoulder. We're in the heart of Hollywood right now. The world is one of the world's most powerful industries, and I'm an active member of that. They need to go unnoticed. I've dedicated my production company to an inclusion writer. But it has to go beyond that. So, to the brands that support me, to all the productions, to the studios, to all the businesses and partnerships that I have, if you have any financial ties to police, we have to relook at our business. We have to stop hiring police. We have to cut off their support. That's why I'm committing to hiring private security at all my events. Private security only. All my brands, anybody that deals with me, if you have racist beliefs, if you have a racist bone in your body, if you're not with me, if you don't stand with me and people that look like me, then you don't need to be with me. Period. So, sorry, I got a few things that I really want to get. So invest, right? I want us to invest in black staff. I'm proud to have an inclusion rider and all that good stuff, and I use my power to demand diversity, but it's time that studios and agencies, all the agencies, all these buildings that we're standing in front of, I wish you could do the same. You committed to a 55th gender parity in 2020. Where's the challenge to commit to black hiring? Black content led by black executives, black consultants. Are you policing our storytelling as well? So let us bring our darkness to the light. Black culture. The sneakers, sports, comedic culture that you guys love so much. We've dealt with discrimination at every turn. Can you help fund black brands, companies, cultural leaders, black organizations? A great agent doesn't have to be a great organizer, but a great agent could advocate for relationships with organizers. Will you support a nonprofit that's working to solve problems of our industry, that our industry created? And we've got to vote. And everybody says it's a very easy thing to do. I hear it and I respect it. But voting has never been more important than it is today. But first, that's when we vote. We can't vote today, but we are doing, what we're doing today will make our voices heard and values heard. We gotta keep doing it. We gotta keep agitating things. We can't be complacent. We can't let this moment just pass us by. We have to continue to put our foot on their necks. And just know I'm here with you guys. I ain't up here for all the extra stuff, man. I just want to be here, be present, and
and show you guys that I'm here with you. So let's keep this shit going. Thank you. We have a couple. We can't be quiet. I played 4 very, very important characters that affected my life. Oscar Grant was one of them. Oscar Grant was killed by police on a BART train station in Oakland. I had the opportunity to embody who he was. I got the opportunity to feel the pain of his family, of his daughter, of his mother. I lived with that for a really long time. It weighed on me. I also played a fireman in Fahrenheit 451 who was thirsting for knowledge. He joined the revolution. And producing that movie made me really realize the lengths that the government and oppressors will go to keep knowledge out of your hands. They know that if we unlock this up here, that will be unstoppable. And they're scared of that. Black Panther, Killmonger. He's an activist, a revolutionary. He is the product of a village that does not accept that child. To cast him out, he will burn that village to the ground just to feel its warmth.
Bone, who I believe is on his way. At the conclusion of the press conference, we will exit, and I will make myself individually just available for any questions that anyone has. We're here today to celebrate the work of Shorewooc High School junior Eric Lucas and his classmates, while calling for the accountability for the type of racial hatred that has torn this country apart for 400 years. On Saturday, Shorewooc High School junior Eric Lucas, who lives just blocks from this campus, and his classmates organized and led a Black Lives Matter rally and march that inspired thousands of people across the North Shore. It was truly an amazing event that focused on love and justice for our black families, students, and community members here in Shorewooc and throughout our region. Unfortunately, the event also exposed the horrific, overt racism that still exists in our community, as students were confronted by Stephanie Rapkin, a 64-year-old white lawyer who also resides in Shorewooc. During the confrontation, Stephanie yelled at and spit on Eric for his participation in a peaceful Black Lives Matter march. I am proud of the way that Eric and the other organizers maintained their commitment to peace despite this appalling display of racial hatred. This morning, we call on the Milwaukee County District's Attorney's Office to include a hate crime enhancer for the upcoming charges against Ms. Rapkin. If we, as Milwaukee County, are going to treat racism as the crisis that it is, we must make sure that law enforcement and our criminal justice system look at these types of incidents through a racially motivated lens that is their reality. This was not only a disorderly behavior, this was a racial hatred aimed at disrupting a peaceful demonstration, and it cannot be tolerated. We stand in solidarity with Eric and his family and all of our students and families of color in our school district. It is important for our students to be safe in our own communities. We know that many people of color experience racism in our village and across the North Shore, and we are here to name this horrific act as a hate crime and advocate for its justice. And now some words from Shorewooc High School junior Eric Lucas.
I'm going to start off by saying black lives have always and will continue to matter and be equal to each and every person. At this time, I continue to be mentally and physically shaken to be assaulted by an adult in my own community during the pandemic was traumatic. Again and again, I am viewed not as a child, but as a color that destroys and does not uplift and love. I am disappointed and feeling unloved by individuals I've done no harm to. Injustice anywhere is a detriment to justice everywhere. Day in and day out, my hope diminishes. The hope that my people and me, a young black man living in a white America, can one day be equal. Every day my heart stays warm with the chance of success in this cause. Winning against injustice, winning against poverty, winning against racism, breaking the boundaries and bondages, and most importantly, being a youth leader that repairs the mistakes of our elders. Our family harbors no hate, but does request that justice be prompt and appropriate. Again, injustice anywhere is a detriment to justice everywhere. Our family would like to thank Urban Underground, David Bowen for their support, as well as fellow protesters Elijah Taylor Jordan, Jack Ryan, Zephaniah Island, Cameron Spann, Jonathan Rogers, Alamitu Kaldart, Hiwa Scholz, Sophia Wiley, and Alicia Obiaka for their support during this troubling time of mine. They helped me stay calm, and I would not have had the strength to keep moving forward without them. At the end, I am a young black man with hopes to be loved by a world and country that wronged him before he was born. We thank our community for the outpouring support and love. Peace and prosperity. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Paru Shah, the Shorewooc School Board President, and I want to start by saying on behalf of the board, thank you again to the students who organized the peaceful march on Saturday. We continue to be inspired by you, and thank you for leading our village. The racist attack against one of our students was horrific, and I want to thank Eric for his bravery in being here today to address all of us. We know from listening to our students over the last 5 years that what happened to Eric is not an isolated incident in our community. They have told us that they feel fearful, unwelcome, and unwanted in Shorewood. Last year, we spent 3 months developing a strategic plan to address this inequity in our schools, and with students and the community developed 3 recommendations. A social justice curriculum that promotes equity by addressing racism, sexism, and adultism, and other forms of systemic oppression. Creation and implementation of anti-racist pedagogy across the district, addressing the culture of fear that has prevented classroom teachers, school administrators, and district leaders from addressing issues of inequity and justice in our schools. But words will not be enough. I applaud our community's response to Stephanie Rapkin, but know that there are many more less explicit racist aggressions in our community every day. We all need to continue to be vigilant in identifying and fighting against racist behaviors, practices, and policies when we see them. How we treat each other is a measure of our shared values and commitment to basic human dignity and worth. The Shorewooc School Board is committed to nurturing anti-racist educational learning environments where each and every child is respected and valued for who they are, regardless of skin color, gender, sexual identity, orientation, ability or disability, or any other category. Above all, we must continue to center student voices and listen to them as they teach us how to lead with dignity and grace. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. One more time. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We were blessed to wake up this morning, and I want to make sure I get a chance to acknowledge our young people did an amazing job over the weekend. The reason every camera should be here is because thousands of people came out to show that they were willing to show this multi-generational, multi-racial, multi-ethnic force that moved through the North Shore on Saturday. But this story also paints a different picture. And I don't want it to overshadow the amazing work that these young people did, the amazing work Eric did in leading that march. This was their crash course in opposition. This is not going to be easy, and if anybody wants the nice way forward, that is not how we are going to fix this situation. We are going to handle this going straight into the belly of the beast of the frustration and the anger that causes the same words from this woman, "You can't keep me safe." I'm going to say that one more time. Before she engaged in that assault on this amazing young man, she said, "You can't keep me safe." This is a conversation that we need to have all over Wisconsin, all over southeastern Wisconsin, but especially right here in the North Shore, especially right here in Milwaukee County, especially right here in Milwaukee, one of the most segregated places to live in the country. Let me be very clear. Police departments provide gold standard service to white people. Police departments, when you call, provide gold standard service to you. When others want gold standard service, they don't get that. And the real conversation that young people want to have, and I want to stress that they need to lead in every conversation that we have. So I appreciate media outlets being focused on what is the pathway forward. It is focused on hearing the voices of young people who will not let up, that we cannot let this issue go by any longer. I am 33 years old. Eric is 17. How many years will we pass by before we eradicate black people being killed by the police? That is the real question that is in front of us. I think it's a conversation that we need to continue to have, and the white fragility that we need to address that came across the mind of this person to take her car and block thousands of people in the march and then assault others in retaliation. Not only is it wrong, but it is very representative of the opposition that we face. So I want to lift up Eric and his family. I want to lift up the students of Shorewooc. I want to lift up the folks in the community that don't want this just to go away. If you are ready for it not to be a subject anymore, not to be held accountable, not to repent for the sins that have happened, this is not how we are going to fix this situation. That is just putting it under the rug until we get back in this space and allow ourselves to go through this cycle all over again. Our young people are saying we deserve a better society. We deserve a community that can be accountable. We deserve the future that we all deserve. So thank you to the administration for standing behind this family at a tough time. This definitely will not be easy, and I'm proud of the work they are doing to be accountable in the Shorewooc School District and to continue to push that forward as well. Our boardrooms, our classrooms, our places of the workplace, our neighborhoods, our streets, we need to force this conversation now and not shoo it away any longer. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Representative Bowen. So in conclusion, we look forward to continuing our work with our students and community on the march towards racial justice here in Shorewooc and throughout the North Shore. So that concludes our press conference for today. We're going to take about a 5-minute break, and then Caitlin Watson is here to organize if there's any questions. I'd be happy to take those questions in about 5 minutes. Thank you all for coming today. We appreciate the support.
At 10, a Shorewood woman arrested for spitting on a teenage protester is arrested again after an altercation with demonstrators just 24 hours later.
And the parents of Joel Acevedo sit down exclusively with TMJ4 News. Tonight, their message to the off-duty police officer facing a reckless homicide charge in their son's death.
And here is a live look at tonight's peaceful protest in Milwaukee. A lot of people still out hours after a rally for social justice with the Milwaukee Bucks outside Fiserv Forum.
Connecting you with Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and the world. This is TMJ4 News at 10.
We begin with new developments tonight after a video goes viral from yesterday's protests. A Shorewood woman can be seen spitting on a young protester.
She was arrested, and today, less than 24 hours later, she was in cuffs again. Tonight, she is in jail, and we are learning more about how all of this started.
It was a 7-mile protest, and for the first 6.5 miles, there was nothing but love and support from the community.
Julie Rubik was in one of the lead cars of Saturday's peaceful march for justice through the streets of Shorewood. She says when they got to Oakland Avenue, a woman was told to turn around because the march was headed her way.
She replied something to the effect of, "I'm just going to park it here. I need to go to the grocery store," and got out of the car. Windows rolled down, just left it in the middle of the street.
That's when the woman, now identified as local attorney Stephanie Rapkin, got in a confrontation with the young man and spit on him. Shorewood police arrested the woman hours later at her home on charges of battery and disorderly conduct. She was cited and released. State Representative David Bowen was at the walk Saturday, but he didn't see the incident, but says the woman clearly didn't agree with their message.
She does not want to see change. She wants to keep the status quo. She wants to keep us dying. That's why she parked her car in front of the march to stop people from walking. That's why she got out and yelled at folks and ultimately assaulted a minor, a young man.
But less than 24 hours later, she was back in handcuffs again. Tonight, taken into custody for another confrontation outside her home, where people had gathered to write messages on the ground in chalk, identifying her as someone who spit on a child and phrases like, "Shorewood deserves better." While Julie doesn't agree with people showing up at the woman's house, she says it didn't have to go this way.
She dug her own grave. I mean, this could have all been so easily avoided.
Well, tonight, police say Rapkin will add a charge of battery to a law enforcement officer for allegedly striking one of those officers that arrested her. TMJ4 News had been in touch with her before tonight's arrest, and she said that she wanted to tell her side of the story, but hasn't set up an interview or sent out a statement. One local attorney has filed a complaint with the state, and Representative Bowen believes she should be disbarred. Now, the Shorewood School District plans to hold a press conference tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock to provide a statement on the Black Lives Matter rally. They say that the student involved in the incident that you saw on camera will share his statement of what happened. Today, Village Trustee Arthur Earsink is condemning the incident, saying in part, "I'd like to publicly denounce the racist actions taken by the woman at Metro Market. We need to make it very clear she does not represent our Shorewood."
At 10, a Shorewood woman arrested for spitting.
right, y'all repeat after me. Can you hear me? Yeah. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah. Repeat after me. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. It is our duty to win. We must love each other. We must love each other. And support each other. And support each other. We have nothing to lose for our change. We have nothing to lose for our change. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. It is our duty to win. We must love each other. We must love each other. And support each other. And support each other. We have nothing to lose for our change. We have nothing to lose for our change. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. It is our duty to win. We must love each other. We must love each other. And support each other. And support each other. We have nothing to lose for our change. We have nothing to lose for our change.
I can't breathe. Can you breathe? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Can you breathe? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Can you breathe? I can't breathe. Say, say. George Floyd. Say, say. George Floyd. Say, say. George Floyd. This is what not feels like. Walk with us.
How's it going? It's madness. I got the clip. Guide me, okay? Oh, sure. I'm sorry. You good? Stay with me. You good? Yeah, you got it. Huh? Yeah, it's like 57. I want to get Frank at some point. We'll get him at the next go. Crazy. Two minutes. 2 minutes. Yeah, you can chill. 2 minutes out. All right, so outside of the Bucks players, right? Yeah. We got bro right here. Just what else? Whatever else you notice besides the Bucks. You got some. Let's see what else. People on the side. Yep. I'm gonna steal Ryan's line. This is a moment in the city. Yeah. Like at least 15. This is a moment. I mean, I think it is. I honestly do. There's Brooke Lopez, like just casually, Brooke Lopez. You know what I mean? Like, this is a moment. So that'll kind of be.
I can hear. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? And they better go to us first. What do we want? They better go to us first.
They're going to roll a lender package.
What do we want? What do we want? They're going to us first, right?
Yeah, 2 minutes, I would have believed. If they go to lender, I'm walking. This is dope. 5:59, let's go. Let's go, 5:59, Gil, we at it. Come on.
I got you.
Here we go. That's right, Katie. Today is a really big moment in the city of Milwaukee. As you mentioned, quite a decent amount of protests happening right here in the city. Right now I'm standing on probably 29th in Wisconsin. Right behind me you can see a number of Bucks players just casually walking the streets with these protesters. You see stars like Giannis Antetokounmpo, you see Brooke Lopez, you see a lot of Bucks players here alongside hundreds of protesters, and you can't even see the other side of this sea of people that have come to protest and stand for justice. Again, these folks are being led by the Bucks players. Maybe 8 or 9 players are out here escorting these players or these protesters as they carry supplies up Wisconsin. We had a moment to speak with Frank Nitti, the organizer of a number of these protests. He says he's really proud of the turnout, and it's grown every day. And again, as you said, Katie, a number of protests here in the city and the surrounding areas. And I think today is a moment for the city as some of the biggest athletes come out to support these protesters in their fight for civil rights and to reduce abuse of law enforcement for people of color. So we're going to stay out here. We're going to have updates. We're going to try to talk to who we can. One thing I do want to mention, I did get to speak with Brooke Lopez before we went live. He just thanked everybody for coming out. I'm sure those sentiments are shared by all of the rest of these Bucks players who are out here standing for what they believe in. For now, reporting live now on 30th in Wisconsin, Tony Atkins, TMJ4 News. All right, so, no. We're live on Facebook. So right now, for folks watching us on Facebook, Giannis Antetokounmpo and a number of Bucks players are out here. I don't want to narrate. I want to just show you this moment in its rawness. Bucks players leading hundreds of protesters up Wisconsin at this very moment. We're going to get off the mic so you can hear what's going on. We're live on Facebook. However, let's go talk to Frank, the organizer. He's on Facebook Live right now. We'll see if he... Hey, Frank. Can I get a word with you? Stay on live. We'll be live. You'll be live. We're live on Facebook. Frank, just tell us about today. Every day, this protest has seemed to grow. How did this come about? The Bucks marching with you, man.
Well, this isn't the Bucks. It's actually Giannis and Brooke as individuals. It's not a Bucks event. This is not a photo op. They reached out and they wanted to march with us because the way that we're marching is you can be 60 or 90 years old. This is peaceful. And if you actually know what's going on, you know it's peaceful. So this is something everyone can be a part of to be a part of history. Everyone deserves the opportunity to stand up. Everyone deserves the opportunity to have their own opportunity at standing up for history. So everyone can't riot. Everyone doesn't want to burn down buildings. So this is something a celebrity can do, a politician can do, our mayor can do, our sheriff can do, because we're just peacefully walking, protesting against Black Lives Matter. We all know it's an injustice what happens to black people. We all know black people are being treated unfairly across this country. And that's all we want is equality. Equality feels so good. And that's why all the people here, they're equal. When you come here with us, you're equal. When you come here, all the people are equal. This is the new Milwaukee. Everyone feels the same. No little I's, no big T's. Everyone's the same. Whether you're rich, whether you're poor, whether you're white, whether you're black, whether you're gay, whether you're straight, whether you're trans, it doesn't matter. Everyone here is treated the same, and this is the only place where you can be yourself and feel secure. When you leave this group and you go back into the real world, it's an ugly world. It's a world where you can't even be yourself because everyone judges you. Everyone looks at you for something that you do. It's not even about race all the time. It could be anything, and they'll judge you for that. But when you come here, you can be yourself. And this is what the world is supposed to be. That's why people come here. They hate going back to the real world. They love it here. That's why we're trying to create a new world like this. This is what America is supposed to be. Either the city works for the people or the people work for the city. I'm confused. Because if the people hire the city, then why is the city mad about what we do? They work for us. Right? You've been with us how many days now?
It's been about 5 days for me.
5.
I've seen it, yeah.
How peaceful has it been?
On my trips, everything has been okay.
Okay. I've had white racists come crying to me, telling me that they're sorry. Broken down grown men. Because this movement is changing them on the inside. They've been racist, telling me I've been racist my whole life and I'm sorry. Crying in my face. So I know that this is something big, this is something different. And for the people that don't understand, you can't listen to what everybody paints the picture of us as. All we're doing is walking down the street. We have little kids out here. We have adults out here. We have everybody out here. Right now we have somebody walking. They used to walk in a walker. He barely can move his legs and he's still out here walking. And You've been walking with us. Does it feel like you're walking when you're walking with us?
Yeah, I mean, we're all people.
Right. It's a love experience. The love keeps us going, and the energy. I know you can feel it. You feel the energy. Next thing you know, we went 90 blocks and you don't even realize it. Because love keeps us together. The energy of love and putting a person to the side is a beautiful thing.
Frank, now I know a few days ago, they arrested you and things like that. Days later, what would you say in your life? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 39.
39. What would you say this is like one of the most important moments in your life?
Yeah, definitely. It's the most important moment in all of our lives. This is the last protest. I don't want 30 years from now to be protesting again for the same black lives and the things that we were protesting 30 years ago. It's time for a change. We're not going to stop until this is finally over. This is something that we need to tackle. This is an issue we need to get past. We've been fighting for equality for 80 years straight, marching. This is the last one. We're not going to stop until we get it. At least here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the most segregated city in the United States of America. Until we get equality, we're in these streets because this is equality. Why would we leave this equality to go back to an unequal world where we're not equal to each other? So until this world turns into the new world, we're here. And until the mayor and the sheriff and everybody understands that, we're going to have issues. Not with them, because we're peaceful people. We're not here because we fight the police. We're here because the police fights us. Okay? We're peaceful. All we're trying to do is create change for equality. All we want is the same benefits as everyone else. I just want my 7-year-old, if I have a 7-year-old black kid, I want my 7-year-old black kid to be treated like a 7-year-old white kid walking down the street. We don't want nothing more. We just want equality. And there's nothing wrong with that. And a lot of white people know that they have a privilege. And once we recognize that we have privileges in this world and benefits other people don't have and advantages, and we put them to the side, we'll realize that equality is a beautiful thing. Ask these people out here.
It feels like a village.
It definitely feels like a village. And the crazy part about it is, since these people have been marching with us, since these other races have been marching with us for these last 7 to 9 days, since they've been marching with us, it has been a village. Because the police have lied on them on the media. The media has lied to them. The police have done things. Everyone is painting a picture of them that's not true. So they're realizing what it's like to be black. Because the media paints a picture of them that's not true. And then people believe it, and then they judge them for the perception the media paints. Welcome to the black man's world. At least they can go home and go to sleep, and then when they walk down the street, it's different. When I wake up, I got to deal with it every day.
Frank, thanks for talking, man.
No problem, bro. That's our love, bro.
All right,
Can't
thank
give
you.
me no Facebook Live. You know I'm going to do that. No,
Please be safe. I want you to go home to your families and be safe. We love you guys, okay? Hey, y'all, give a round of applause. All right, guys, just keep it moving.
Huh? No, none of the players are talking. That's what Brooke said, so I'm good with that. Hey, we'll hang around so we don't miss out, just in case. But I don't think they're talking, so that's fine. I just don't want to have somebody else.
Thank you, sir. Got it. They've been handing out to people in the crowd.
Popped up on the stupid. Are you getting on the protest? Here's the live feed on the rundown.
That was good, bro. That was good.
No, Frank, man. No, Frank snapped. I'm like, brother, I'm like, I don't even need to ask a question.
So he's leading this month.
I just happened to look
Hey, somebody get my front cars to me now. Front cars to me now. All right, cut it off, cut it off. What's up, Queen? What's up, black man? We're gonna stop right now. We're gonna wait for other protesters to be coming on there.
right there.
Don't put me on there, dog. I'll put you in the
Remember, keep your distance.
Not put me on your camera. Shit. I don't give a fuck what it is. Don't put me on that camera. Shit, I will put Because they police as hell. They be zooming in on motherfuckers. I was knocking their ass out. I love how so many white people out here. White people, y'all officially with us now. Y'all with us now. Y'all with us now. No peace. I think they
They're not going to join. They're not going to join. They're not going to join. They're
Other side and go behind those other cars. White Subaru.
Keep them cars moving.
Don't bring shit with the blunt. Just bring the blunt.
You're good. All four of you. On the left side of the street, on the car. On the other side, you need another car. Next wheel. Security car, pull in, please. Pull in between each car, in between each car.
Just stay here for now, right? Yeah, we're trying to. Okay, I'm going to be in front of you. I'll let you know when you're coming. Yeah, I should have gone now.
All right. Once you all over here. We're never being divided. We're never being divided. On that side, go right over here. We'll never be divided. We'll never be divided. We'll never be divided. We'll never be divided. Together, united. We'll never be divided. Together, united. We'll never be divided. We'll never be divided. United. We'll never be divided.
Auntie?
Hey.
They might be going to.
Shut it down! 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 If we don't get it, 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 shut it down! 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 If we don't get it, shut it down! Behind his line, behind the car, behind the car. You got it? Let's go. Thank you, Bucks. Everybody, let's do this. This means what? What does this mean? Silence, what does this mean? All right, Pastor, you ready? Let's lead the way, Pastor. All right, I can't breathe. Can you breathe? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Can you breathe? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Can you breathe? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Can you breathe? I can't breathe. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace.
They're thirsty.
There you go. Want some water?
Hey, whoever was just talking, they're all broken up.
Hey, they just like to pass it out. Want to pass it out? Can you pass it out for me, please? Hold on, DJ. Go pass it out for me, please.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you serious? Anybody? What up, Nene?
Go check that site for the next.
Well, rubber balls. I'll hit you up. He's gone.
Hey, Alex, ya déjame dos, hasta.
Thank you, man. Appreciate y'all. We don't have enough to do.
Yeah, are they gonna talk about why they want to
Get closer to the sun. Yeah, but they don't want to tell me you were with AT, but no matter. For a media thing. So that's why they've been telling me.
Still on Facebook Live, so.
Hey, Smitty, good job with the kids and everything, man.
Yeah, I love it. The kid protest today.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Right. Do you want to talk on this right now? AJ? All right. So, tell me about, first of all, what you were just mentioning earlier. You've got Giannis and other...
Bro. Stone. Bro. Hey, Brooke. Go ahead. That's fine. I'll wait for that.
So you've got Giannis and other Bucks players with you here today, right?
Yeah. It's okay. Can we turn this way?
Sure. Yeah.
I can't breathe. Can you breathe? I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
What's it like for you to be doing this with other Bucks players, including Giannis himself?
Well, they wanted to come out as individuals today. They literally are doing this on their own. There is no, this is not a Bucks sanctioned event. They didn't do it for the media. They didn't talk for the media. They literally did this only to give back to the people. They wanted to come out and show that they support Black lives and Black lives do matter. And that's why they came out today. This wasn't like a media function. No media knew this was going to happen. And literally, we're just... Yeah. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second.
So we've talked about this. This is a different message every day. What is your message today?
Today the message is that everybody can be a part of this. You can be 6 years old, you can be 90 years old, you can be an NBA star. This isn't violent like they try to put us on the media. This is peaceful. And this is change. This is the new Milwaukee. You have all demographics of people standing up for themselves. Now you have NBA stars supporting what we're doing. So if we're doing something wrong, you know they couldn't be a part of this. So we appreciate them coming out. They didn't do this for media. They didn't do this for a photo op. They literally did this because each individual wanted to come out from the bottom of their heart. And that's the point they wanted to stress.
Thank you, Frank. We'll go with them for the 6 p.m. live show.
Yeah, got 5 minutes.
Are you dialed in? No, let's go. Let's walk ahead of them. I want to walk ahead of them. I'll just dial in and I'll let you know when you're on. We're just going to have to walk back after this. Eric, can you hear me?
I don't know the team. Yeah, I'm not a big...
I can't tell. You said that you noticed who the
I
other
think everybody in those shirts were with the team. I just don't know who they are. Everybody with those I can't breathe with them.
Yeah, they're all Bucks. It's another tall, little white skinned dude with blonde hair.
Make sure you're just still getting B-roll. Yes, I can hear you. AJ, let's go up ahead here. I'm sorry, say that again, Eric, please. Okay. Okay. Are you coming to us first thing?
Pick up right now.
It's going to be and then I tossed to a soundbite of
It'd be perfect if Giannis stays on this side.
Yeah.
He's on this side right now.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up!
Eric, is there going to be a VO between the shots?
1 minute. 1 minute.
Stay in the front, stay in the front, stay in the
There's going to be a VO between the shots. So you're only going to be live at the top.
Stay in front.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to show you. 30 seconds to show. Okay, you gotta. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. You need to get eyes on Giannis.
He's behind him, no TD.
He's right behind the message.
I'm standing by. Then I'm going to walk very carefully around here and give you a clear shot of Giannis himself standing next to other Bucks players as well. We're keeping our distance just because of coronavirus. But you can see that line there of Bucks players in gray shirts with the white lettering, "I can't breathe," and Giannis himself and his brother as well. I apologize. I do not know the names of the other Bucks players that are with him. But this is what we saw earlier here on scene as they were marching with the crowd.
Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Arrest the police!
So we are at 30th in Wisconsin now. They have come up from the 27th Street Viaduct at St. Paul, and they continue to march forward. This is the first time we have seen Giannis and other Bucks players involved in this movement, and just a very inspiring time for everybody in this crowd. They also met up, merged with another group that was coming down Wisconsin earlier. Here's what one of the leaders, Frank Nitti, had to say to us earlier about Giannis and the Bucks players joining them today. And that
is Giannis. I apologize. I'm going to step out of the way. You can see him here clapping with the crowd. Leaders here today saying that he is not willing to speak to the media at the moment. This is not a media event for him. This is a chance for him and other Bucks players to get involved in a movement that they believe in. We are going to continue to follow them, Ben, here in down Wisconsin. Difficult to say at this moment. Several hundred, at least possibly 1,000. I'm in the front right now. I do know that there were several hundred who merged with them earlier. So as soon as I can get a step back and watch, I'll try to get a number on that for you. We're going to have to keep walking in the middle. How much time do I have? Eric, just let me know how much time I have until you take us. A live look from AJ, or do you want me in the shot?
Two different groups going together, man. I'm not sure.
I was trying to get it from Gibson Field when they have to, or when they have to stop.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! If we don't get it, 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 I'm fucking proud of you. I'm fucking proud of you. I'm everybody, everybody. Right? I love you guys. I want you guys to know that's why I'm here. Because we're behind you. This is wrong. We're behind you. Okay? You see us every day. You see social media, you see Instagram, you see basketball, this, that. No. We're behind you. This is our community. We're behind you, okay? We're with you guys. We're with you guys. One last thing. Please. Number one, be people. Number one, be people and be safe. See all of my people do that. Please be safe. I want you to go home to your families and be safe.
Stand by.
We love you, okay?
We're still continuing down Wisconsin. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see the other Bucks players and Giannis himself here leading the group. We spoke to organizers here earlier who tell me, reiterating, Bucks and Giannis, they are not here for the media. They are not here for a photo op. They are here to spread the message, the Black Lives Matter movement, and you can see them in these gray shirts with the lettering, "I can't breathe," on the front. Giannis, can you say anything? Would you like to say why you're here today, Giannis? And this is what happened earlier when I tried talking to him. He and the other players, like I said, are not here for the media. They're not here for a photo op. They're here just to get their message out with the people walking behind them, not necessarily on camera today. But we are going to continue following them down this route. We've seen him earlier handing out waters to people in the crowd and getting in these U-Hauls so they can take a ride. And you can see that blue bucket in the back of this U-Haul there and all those other supplies in the back that they've been handing out to people in the crowd. And he's hopping in the U-Haul now to continue going down Wisconsin. Say that again, AJ? He's going to drive. He's driving the U-Haul at this point. So we're going to continue following the crowd here on Wisconsin. We're at 32nd in Wisconsin at the moment. A very large crowd here. If you can pan over to the right and show them that crowd that has converged, at least hundreds of people here in the crowd, as well as many, many vehicles following behind. And there goes Giannis himself in that U-Haul as well. So I'm going to sign off here so we can get out of the way and try to head them off in the future, Ben.
I'm going to get off the Facebook Live. I'm going to go catch up now.
Thank you.
You guys did good.
There we go. Hey everybody, Josh Farley here from the Kitsap Sun. We are at the very front of what is a very lengthy parade of people that are heading to the Warren Avenue Bridge right now. After some very impassioned speeches in Evergreen Rotary Park. The group is now heading in support of Black Lives Matter up to, we're going to probably be turning on 17th and then onto the Warren Avenue Bridge. So I'm joined right here at the front of the group by Aaliyah Steele. Hello, Aaliyah.
Hello.
And Aaliyah, why don't you, if you don't mind, just for the folks at home, tell us about why you organized this, why this was important to you.
It was very important to me because my family members, myself, people of my community have been affected by systematic racism, which pretty much gets us to the point of killing innocent Black lives. So.
Gotcha. Okay. What about obviously the flashpoint here when we were at the protest on Saturday, and what we've seen around the country is, of course, the killing of George Floyd.
Correct.
How does that influence, and why do you think that served to galvanize this movement in such a tremendous manner?
I'm feeling like we've just had enough. We're pretty much tired of it. I think we're gonna get off the sidewalk.
Cool. Sounds good to me. Yeah.
We're pretty much tired of it. And I know my generation is fiery, they're ready to go, and I think this is a great movement for us to be involved in because our voices are definitely, like, that's all we have, and that's what we're going to use.
Okay. And what were you guys going for with the speeches beforehand?
I actually just told everyone to just speak out of their emotions, like whatever they want to do to get to the crowd. I let that be whatever they want to do. And everyone pretty much came completely great. I love Miss Leslie's speech, how she involved the crowd and stuff. That was great. And their speeches were also amazing.
Okay.
We're getting a little loud now.
No, it's all good. It's all good. That's all I wanted to know. So thanks so much.
Thank you.
We're good. We'll just march along, and I'm gonna take some crowd shots. So
all right.
See you guys at the front.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So you just heard from one of the organizers, Aaliyah Steele, and I'm gonna turn you around so you can see the crowd and see what kind of a size we're looking at here. So here is our crowd heading towards, again, the Warren Avenue Bridge. So again, you're looking at Park Avenue heading towards the shipyard. So I believe this would be south. And then I'm going to flip you, and you can see they're heading up 17th. There is a police officer stopping a car right there to keep the traffic blocked. And you can see we got quite a group of people coming up the way. So they're all heading towards the Warren Avenue Bridge. That's where things are headed. So we'll walk along with them and see where things end up going once we get up top to Warren Avenue. Again, a lot of speeches given at that little amphitheater at Evergreen Rotary Park before things got rolling. And we're going to just follow the crowd along here up 17th. Hello there.
Hello there.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Good. What brings you out here today?
Actually, I'm out here today because I feel like it's important to let my community know the beliefs that we support in my house and in my neighborhood.
Gotcha.
And to gather as a group and make sure our leaders and policymakers know as a community where we stand.
Great. Well, I'm with the Kitsap Sun, and you've been talking on our Facebook Live. I hope that's okay.
Yes, that is okay.
So we're climbing up the hill here on 17th. What's your name?
My name's Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer. I'm Josh.
Nice to meet you, Josh. This is my daughter up here.
Okay, cool.
Fiona.
Okay, hello.
And our neighbors.
Hello, Fiona. Hi.
We're gathering together. Our neighbors behind us and in front of us here.
Cool. Do you live nearby?
We do, just up by Lions.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So.
Okay. Is this your first protest?
It is.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, thanks, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Okay, we're still marching up the hill here. Looks like we've got pretty much the whole street here. So I'm going to speed up and then turn the camera around so you can see how big this is. Okay, looking back down the hill here. And there you go. So you can see at the turn of 17th and Park Avenue, it's quite a crowd coming up towards the Warren Avenue Bridge. We're headed towards Warren Avenue Right now, it looks like everybody's staying on the sidewalk on Warren Avenue, and I guess the plan is to stay on the sidewalks. There is a police presence in terms of traffic control, just like on Saturday, just like many communities. Again, entirely peaceful protest here in Kitsap County, Bremerton, Washington, as the crowd continues to come up the hill. Now, the tricky thing about Warren Avenue is going to be actually crossing if any of the marchers want to go over to the other side, or if this is just going to be on one side or the other. It's hard to know. We will find out. So again, things got started about 4:30 p.m. at Evergreen Rotary Park. You can see quite a crowd, lots of honking on the Warren Avenue Bridge. Probably won't be able to hear me. That's probably okay. You'll be able to hear the sights and sounds the whole time on this Kitsap Sun Facebook Live broadcast. That's a lot of people for a skinny sidewalk. As you can see, more and more people all the time. Things are starting to back up here a little bit. It's a lot of people for a sidewalk that's not very wide. You can see they just keep coming, jamming onto the sidewalk of the Warren Avenue Bridge. I'll swivel you around so you can see, getting a little backed up here. Lots of honking. And as they crest the hill on 17th here, the crowd's slowed way down. So you can take a good look here. Seen a few elected officials here today, including you can see Mayor Greg Wheeler of the city and also Congressman Derek Kilmer are coming into view here. Pretty well stopped at this point. Again, funneling a lot of people down to small sidewalk.
How are you, man? Good, man. How about you? Super busy, huh? It's big. This is really big right here. There's a lot of freaking people. Yeah.
Looks like people up ahead are staying on the sidewalk. And it's just taken a lot of time to move a lot of people through a skinny sidewalk. It appears we have a trumpet player at the engineering labs of Olympic College. Lots of people, lots of friendly greetings out here as the protest continues to move towards the, Warren Avenue Bridge.
Social media stuff? Yeah. But other than that, they're telling us July.
So I can pan around here so you can see Warren Avenue. And then all the way. Okay. And it seems like things are moving again. Right on Warren Avenue. Lots of kids here. Seeing quite a few strollers, quite a few dogs. People bringing lots of crates of water. I've seen numerous people with crates of water. I'm going to take you over to, we're going to listen to the trumpet player for a little while. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. So we're in the parking lot of the old CENTCOM building that's now an Olympic College engineering lab for electric engineering. Still on the Warren Avenue Bridge. Oh, just missed the trumpet player. Maybe he'll play us another tune here in a minute so we can film him. Lots of water being given out. Hi. Okay, trying to get you closer here so we can take a look at the bridge. What's going on the bridge? There is a lot of people here. So this is the entry point of the Warren Avenue Bridge. We're gonna sneak behind it. See if I can get you a crowd shot. Again, if you're just joining us, this is a live look at the Black Lives Matter protest here in Bremerton, Washington. Started at the Evergreen Rotary Park with speeches, and now it's headed to the Warren Avenue Bridge. Looks like things have stopped again. All right, so now you can get a look at the Port Washington Narrows, and you can see all the people going onto the bridge. I think the plan is to go all the way across the bridge and then come back down the other side. So there's a lot of people. As you can see, not the widest sidewalk in the world here on the Warren Avenue Bridge.
Oh, maybe we should just jump it.